Hello, I'm Jim Chapman, author of the Freda ebook reading app, and I'm going to show you today a few points about how to filter and select and search books in your bookshelf. So here I've got a bookshelf with a bunch of books downloaded in it, and obviously I can just scroll up and down the list to see all the books that I have there, but I've got some further options to filter that or to sort it to help me more quickly find the book I'm looking for. So show what I mean here. Let's search for books whose author contains the word Doyle. Save that filter. You can see I've now got a number of Arthur Conan Doyle books listed. If I instead wanted to sort my books by author, I could clear that filter, and I've got all the books back. Let's say I now want to sort books by author and title. Now I have a heading A, and then all the books by an author whose name begins with A, and then a heading B, and all books for an author beginning with B, and so forth. If I want to see the jump list, so quickly navigate to a different part of that list, I can click on one of the headings, and there I go, navigating through the list of initial letters of author name. Now, worth mentioning that this works because the layout, the list of books, is in this list format. If I switch layout to this tiled list format, I have more limited options for sorting, simply because I can't put section headings into this set of tiles. So I can only sort by most recent first, or title, or alphabetical order by title in that tiled layout list. But back to the layout as a list of books vertically, and I can sort and filter by the other attributes. I have most recent first. I can sort by author, then title. I can sort by author and then number in series. I can sort by title, can sort by series number alone, and I can sort also by these tag items. Now, tag is worth a little description. Tags are short descriptions, 1 or 2 word descriptions of the book's genre or content type, for example. If I download my books from Feedbooks and also from the Calibre system, those actually know how to provide tags built into the book. So let's say I sort by tag and recent. I will see books grouped by various categories. So, for example, action and adventure is the first of the list of categories, but I've got a whole bunch here. Let's see what books come in the fantasy category. Let's see what books come in the fantasy category. Let's try that again there. And I have 2 books that Feedbooks think are in the fantasy category. No, I beg your pardon. I have this set of books. I read the wrong heading. 1, 2, 3. I have all of these books that it thinks are fantasy. So, for example, let's look at this one, People of the Dark. We can see here it's in the fantasy category. It's also action and adventure. It's fiction. It's short stories. Let's open that book. So I long clicked on that book. A right click would achieve the same thing. This has popped up a menu that I can use to edit the book attributes, including the book tags. So here I see on the left the 4 tags that are applied to the book: action and adventure, fantasy, fiction, and short stories. And you can see them appearing there in the heading area of the tag screen. And I've got the option to add a tag to this book. If I decide this book is not fantasy, for example, I can remove the fantasy label from it. If I decide it is one of my favourites, I can click there and add the favourite category to it. So, and you may have noticed that as I change these things, the grouped list behind the tag pop-up was changing to reflect the fact that the book now falls into a different category. Suppose I wanted to add a new category that doesn't appear on this list anywhere. I can create a new tag category. For example, let's say I want a category for books I have started. I can just type the name of that tag category and hit the plus symbol, and now you'll see I've added the started category. So the book now has the tags favourite, action and adventure, fiction, short stories, and started. Let's get rid of that by clicking on it and the minus list. Back to this list, and if I open now the filter pop-up, you'll see that I can search on tags that are present or absent. So for example, if I wanted to search on all the books that had my favourite symbol applied to them, I'm only getting People of the Dark, and because I'm still grouped by the book tag, I see all the other tags that are applied to it as well, which is a little confusing. So perhaps we'll sort instead by recent, so the book appears only the once. Okay, so that is basically the way that filtering and tagging works in Freda. For more information on that, refer to the forums, refer to the help item on the screen here, or send me an email by using the email for support button on the support menu. I hope that was helpful. Thank you for watching.